I will tell the whole, heal me. I have faith and I trust God.
Yeah.
But if you are saying you are a man of God, face me and tell me that so I can take out and cast out that spell in Jesus' name. I will.
Nduna. So you got better experiences with counselors. Okay. Jim or died?
Jim.
This one is going to be a quite obvious one. Vusma Fafrant or AKA. Okay. A PrEP pill or condom?
I prefer condom.
Condom. Okay. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning person.
Taxi driver or Uber driver? Which one is better?
No one is better. They are the same.
You have to take one.
Taxi driver. I can say yeah.
Okay, Zambia or Zimbabwe? You have to take one.
Zambia.
Zambia. Nhlanhla or Julius Malema?
Nhlanhla.
ARVs or diabetes injection?
ARVs.
ARVs. Cape Town or Durban?
Cape Town.
Mochering, ne? Bums or boots? Which one tickles your fancy more? Bums or boobs?
Boobs.
Alright, sharp. Sangoma or Muporofita Krike?
I prefer Sangoma. I prefer Zalias.
Alright, sharp. Six pack, mochi thing or beard? Which one is?
Six pack.
Six pack.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Okay, sharp. So we're doing this. I want your name, surname, where you from, where were you born, and if you need to give a specific area, please do it for audiences to know how to identify you.
Thabiso Seema, born and raised in Northwest in a place called Saver Scale.
Saver Scale?
Yeah, it's in Northwest after you passed Pinas.
Pinas?
Yeah, I was originally born there.
So are you from that area that is hugely contested? Limpopo, Mpumalanga, or Gauteng, or Northwest?
Northwest.
Yeah, but that area, Bo Marapiani and...
Yeah, I'm between Marapiani and Limpopo. Because our nearest town is Farambat.
Farambat. Yeah, no, that is that area. That area needs a name of its own.
Yeah,
because you are all over there.
You see?
Yeah, you are all over there. Okay. So do that, I know.
Pretoria, North in Orchard.
In Orchard. Okay. I'm going to shoot straight. How did you get it?
Oh, how did I get it? Oh, it's
how
obvious.
Did you get it?
It's obvious. It was a taxi driver. Like, I don't wanna blame someone who they give it to me or what, because and I was a player.
Sure.
Like when it comes to chicks, hit and run, thing. Inside the quantum.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come and be a spoon pampir. And even today, I don't even know who gave it to me. You understand?
Yeah.
So Joe, every day when I knock off, I take 2 beers. After 2 beers, then if I see someone, then it's a takeaway.
How did you become a taxi driver?
Like Joe, as a graduate, I was looking for a job, but unfortunately, with no luck, you understand. So any job that comes, I have to grab an opportunity. Yeah. So I fell in love with the taxi industry from Soshanguve to Pretoria CBD, you see. Yeah.
So that traffic has a lot of stock. That line, stock.
Bruh, it's a cool, it's a petrol.
So even a lifestyle, and the reason I'm interested in more in this taxi, because this is where you got it.
Yeah.
What is important with the job that you do, I like the way that because you are open, you are not taking that stance that Mara, I was raped, I was accident. So in other words, it's a typical case of you didn't listen to parents, you didn't listen to advices, you didn't listen to because you think you were playing.
No. Let me just tell you one thing.
Yes.
You see, the moment when you start to being involved in the taxi industry, remember when they give you a taxi, you are the owner of the taxi.
Yes.
The real owner is no longer an owner.
Yes.
He wants his money. at the end of the day.
Yes.
So you are sleeping with that taxi where you are staying. So you have a freedom to do anything that you want to do at your own time.
Yes.
As long as you give the owner
The man.
the man, you understand?
Yes.
So
like, were you catching per day or per week?
a day,
A day,
yeah, like roughly like 1,000 rand. So it was rank and kasi, and then so I can make that 1,000 rand before 1 o'clock. So after 1 o'clock, it's me and the diesel, and obviously, Joe, after I knock off so forth,
Yeah.
then everything is going to happen there. And it is not about Uguti. Parents, they did not guide me or what and whoever, you understand?
Yeah.
Because once you start to be in a taxi industry, you start to make new friends with your colleagues.
Yes.
You understand? So you
They-
find
they
so
induct you.
You understand? So you start to develop that lifestyle where when we knock off, we go to the car wash and wash our taxis.
Yes.
And you know, in a taxi we have got what we call stainer on the passenger seat.
I guess
There's a there's a stainer, you understand? The guy that is a stainer is the guy that when you are looking for people, especially when we sing, you touting, beep, 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 beep,
Yes,
stuff
yes.
like that, he's assisting you.
Oh.
You understand? So those, we are calling them the organizers. So Narit, or if I drop in there around 4 o'clock, then I rush back to town, he will organize the stock. So obviously, and his job is to find new meat. So when we say a new meat,
This is like how fella when I
no, it's his cars.
Oh.
You understand? So I come with money and alcohol. So you will get cigarettes and alcohol, then pass the smuggle.
Okay.
So that is the game in the taxi industry.
Yes.
So you can't change it.
And here's the thing, and I know what you feel now about that irresponsible life. But tell me about the sex parties with Bomalumeba Transport. What is happening there?
You know, Joe, as I can say, if you check the school transport, you ask yourself, because as a taxi driver, we all know our behavior. And then especially when it comes to during school hours, then when you see Abu Malume Baba during school hours,
Yes.
obviously. That's why I once said the parents, they should go to schools and check the attendance of their kids.
Oh.
But banker school every Friday. And then Bomalume Baba Utara.
Bomalumba Uloma.
Yeah, very marubon majuma 2K ya fresh very obvious. You understand?
Yes.
Even if level like a little one,
Yes.
but if you have an adult eye,
Yes.
you will realize that Mutu, she's a child.
Yes.
She's just a minor. But just because Bomalome, what taxi driver, what Thabiso, we have got money, we are making money every day.
Yes.
So you understand, we can afford it. Then you actually think, mosque really mutu wazaga, especially
Yes.
wabana the problem it's kilos, it's a miriri and manana.
Oh.
If those things were happening like
In the old days.
in the old days, especially in 90s and
Yes.
80s, if you still remember,
Yeah.
ladies, they used to do the pushback.
Yeah.
Tina Majita, we used to do the cut, and
Cut.
there was no competition in
Yeah.
our schools. So now in high schools, there is a high competition. And so that's where the problem
Let me
starts.
disagree with you. You know, when I was watching your content, I realized something, especially about the sex parties with my 2000. I know, and the audiences who know me watching this, they would particularly know these people. We went to school with girls who had a boyfriend. You remember Izo?
Yeah.
Who's that guy, the taxi driver?
Chester.
No,
Chester
not
Saru.
Chester. There was this taxi driver who came, Chester wanted to,
No, it's Chester and Papa Action.
No, Chester and Papa Action went to the netball courts. At the netball courts, Bakova Wana,
He's there.
Yeah, the man wa gunmen afika, wamageza, a pula gun, a jangwana.
Was that Zix? No, it was not Zix.
It was not Zix.
Yeah, but I remember the
Yes,
part.
you
Yes.
see that guy. So I went to school around those times.
Yeah,
Those
I was
guys
also schooling.
Yes, you see those guys, they were existing, and like you said, it's before Nakwadi Yamiriri and stuff. So, but those guys were existing. Those guys,
But,
now, the kids that we went to school with never never Francis.
But
maybe
let us just be fair.
Yes.
Wabona Ogaskopanse, a rural community.
Yes.
Lekas.
Sure.
Olebele, I'm from the rural community.
Yeah.
Whereby if you go to a toilet, you have to go kokone.
Oh.
So in those days,
Yes.
Rena, they were dating them, but not all of them. In high school, you will only find one girl or two girls.
Oh,
You understand?
sure.
Because this thing we have to do tough.
Yes.
Nice like that.
Yes.
Pela, rural community, my brother, life is too slow.
Sure.
Compared to Mogasi. Kasi life, the life is too fast. Why would you
No,
say?
I understand.
So, between nugget hamahai,
Yes.
limuto social move, okasero compare, arutwan.
Sure.
Wa itlhalwa
Ke a o tshwara.
bana ba sekolo mo social ba khonola ta ke khumbi ko gating ya school.
Yeah.
But even loko mahaeng where I'm coming from,
Yeah.
o ka se utlwe ba re ngwanola o nna le a taxi driver.
So-
it will be something that will happen after school.
Okay, I understand. For what it was, I just wanted because I remembered when I was watching on Kokon that when I went to school, there were girls who were dating taxi drivers and taxi owners. Why won't? But anyway, being that as it may, you were telling me about the sex parties. So, is it organized or is are they individuals? Because you see the guy that was on your content, he was talking to these two taxi drivers.
Yeah, Khontsebao.
Yes. So the way those guys are just open, Karona, and
About the sex parties.
yeah, the sex parties and stuff, like it's almost like what you were explaining. So Stenas organizer bana when you are done because if organizers are the day, the rest of the money is what you want to spend for the day. And I'm thinking, what should parents do? What advice can you tell parents now?
You know, like for an example, what I can just say about these young girls, ne, is that the parents, they should start taking a part to
Yeah.
become SGBs. There's this other one school that I'm working with in Harangua. All the parents, the SGBs in that school,
Yeah.
they always monitor their kids. In Harangua, enter the pass rate.
Yeah.
Oh, because the parents
It
are also
performs.
taking part. You can't just send a child to school or say it's behavior ya go school
Sure.
because behavior ya ngwana o ntlu, it might be cool.
Yes.
But that's an go school about a
change.
certain thing. So you cannot expect teachers. We expect our matizana. They will monitor banaba. Agreba better, let corporal punishment.
Yes.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
You understand? So this thing, charity begins at home. So it has to start at home. Remember last time I said the stigma, when I was talking about the stigma, Lord, there's a sister, Kamohai. Their mother is not working. There's a teenage girl who is maybe 16 years of age. The sister, she's unemployed. The sister, di koloi dia motseya di mmusa fru. Ha bua o tlatswere take away. O fa ngwana sekolo bokae 20 rand. O fuliste keng ke BM. The following day, o folosa ke Mercedes. Ngwanolo o mo lebeletse. Wa ntlhalwanya re bya nne. So ka bushi o folosa ke quantum. Ka quantum ke di plastic. You understand?
Yeah.
So bana bale they copy.
It's horrible. Someone told me that the problem we're creating with social ills is because we want to be politically correct. No one says doing this, and this. Like someone said, there's a slave queen life and slave queen mentality, slave queen life. And like we are afraid to say it.
That's why I'm saying content like mine.
Yeah.
Why it's not recognized. You understand?
Yes.
Because my mission and the
Oh,
vision of
halabofela.
this content,
Yes.
I was even asking tavern owners,
Yes.
Kerry guys, look, not everyone in that tavern, he is there to drink alcohol. People, they have problems. We still have guys and girls who are saying we are going to spread HIV. Then there comes Thabiso. The same way you are giving a comedian a slot in your tavern, how about you give Thabiso 20 minutes? As a motivational speaker in that pub, you understand?
Yes, that's
and then
brilliant.
You get my
Yes,
point.
you
get
yes,
my
because
point. So
yes,
let me wear my own brand.
Yes.
Let me come into the public and say,
Yes.
guys, look, I'm also drinking alcohol.
Yes.
But you can't drink alcohol with ARV. You understand?
Yes.
People are going to the socialing banyaga mavuso.
Yeah.
This way ya mavuso ha etlhaela. Ngwana munyana shule wa izori if I sleep with mutomol, I will get something. So now we need to go to schools and tell them whatever that you see right now, it's not what you're going to have tomorrow. I realized one thing, most of the varsity students, they start to have symptoms of HIV when they are in varsity. Remember, symptoms of HIV, they can come after 5 years to 10 years. And you get my point?
Yeah.
Because look at me now.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm HIV positive.
Sure.
Some people are saying in my content, guys, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm taking my ARVs live on TikTok.
Yeah.
And you can see, I even show you the bottle. I even show you my clinic card. You understand?
Yeah.
But this thing, if the government, if you still remember those days, olden days, we used to have love lives.
Yeah.
We used to know about condoms. We used to know about Soul City.
Yes.
We used to know about
Yes.
those series. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
And we used to know, we did not know about HIV.
Yes.
We used to know about AIDS.
Yes.
That once you can have AIDS, you will be
So
still-
since the shift of people living longer and people making the ARVs, because now I can single pill, since that thing, we have not seen this content. Otherwise, Rabona working this other content, Wajola 99, and you guys are not being given opportunities to go and.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Can I tell you something? I approached many broadcasting TV channels.
Yes.
I said, guys, look, out of this 9 province,
Yes.
since I started a content on TikTok, people are saying, Thabiso, why can't they give you opportunity to go to a TV? Because they are willing to come out.
Yes.
They want to, you know what we want to do now?
Yes.
We want to make local community ambassadors.
Yes.
Let this content not be about Thabiso.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to open a studio in Pretoria,
Sure.
and then I interview people in Gauteng, people from rural communities, they will just think Uguti Gauteng, they are HIV positive. So if we are having a TV broadcasting channel
Yeah.
that we will travel and go to province, local communities, someone who wants to come out and assist the local municipalities, especially when they have HIV awarenesses. You understand? That's where I come in and say, okay guys, today I'm going to Tahu. I'm going to meet Sbanban. Remember here, we are not acting. This is a reality show. Sure. That's why I'm saying, guys, I'm sharing my journey in HIV. So I did not open any book, how to live with HIV, wara, and all the stuff. You understand? So I've got people that they want to come and disclose and say, how did they got it? I don't want someone to come and say, my husband gave it to me.
Sure.
You understand? I don't want someone like that.
Put into television.
Yeah.
Yes. So
that's what I need, because, you know, like as I'm saying to you, I am not targeting Gauteng.
Sure.
I'm targeting the whole world.
Yeah.
You understand? Hence on TikTok, people from UK, Australia, USA are commenting, I'm watching you in UK, I'm doing this. You understand? So there are some people in our community.
Yes.
They don't, what I can just say, I'm not saying they are poor,
Yes.
but they can't afford paying DSTV. But SABC was the only solution, because people, they can have an access of it. If SABC was supposed to have an SABC Plus,
Yes.
people with ideas,
Yeah.
not actors.
Yes.
But now we are going to do this channel for these people who are willing that they can do this. Okay. Remember, this is a reality TV show.
Sure.
And then the reality TV show, as a youth, will interview people that they've been living with HIV for 20 years, 30 years. Those who were gang raped,
Sure.
those who were what, you understand?
Yeah.
I need those stories, and I'm having those stories with me.
Yeah.
And then I think this can change people.
Okay, let's go back to Thabiso.
Yes.
Unalevan,
Yeah,
how many?
I've got one.
You got one.
Yeah.
Okay. Unalo one or utsiba one?
I get my two things, like
What would you one?
No. I get sharp. Yeah.
I saw your content on your show where a woman says she's negative, her husband is positive.
Yeah.
She met him when he was positive, but they since have kids together. So what is that? Tell me the arrangement. Because the old school mina man. So I only remember when never been.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. When you are HIV positive, you become undetectable, untransmittable.
Sure.
If you are taking your medication correctly.
Sure.
You understand? If you take a repeat test and then you test HIV negative, but that doesn't mean you don't
Yes.
you have to stop taking your ARVs.
So that is the-
You have to continue. You
That
understand?
is the Magic Johnson story. because
Yeah.
He's been undetectable for many years.
Yes. And again, if dating someone who's negative, I don't know how to call it. You go to a clinic with your partner. They are going to take your blood and your blood. They take your blood to lab. They are going to test it. After they test it, if we need kids, because I remember in HIV you have got what we call the reinfections.
Okay.
You understand that? So we will wait the day when the lady, she's what we're calling it, evaluation.
No, ovulation.
Ovulation.
Yeah.
There's no masters of pronunciation.
I'll
Yeah, then ovulation.
Yes.
And then they will tell you, okay, from this period to this period, you're not gonna condomize, guys. So it means your life will be a clinical life.
Oh.
You don't just do. Okay. Because what if you are dating a negative person and you know that person, she's negative, and then that person, she end up cheating you with someone who's HIV positive, not being on medication, and then when you are on medication, so you see that person is she will put no yes.
Oh.
She's going to destroy me.
Oh, got reinfection.
Okay. Because it will become a full-blown AIDS.
Okay.
You understand? Because in HIV you have got 4 stages. You understand? So when you are in maybe let's say stage 3, it's whereby the symptoms decline.
Please tell us all the stages.
Is the one like
Okay.
Basically it's like someone knowing their HIV status. Say,
is it a state of mind?
I can just put it this way because I'm too much based on stage 3 and stage 4.
Okay.
Whereby stage 3, I understand stage 3 and stage 4 a lot. Because when you're in stage 3, we're calling it symptomic. You understand? When you start to have the symptoms, it's about to change to the late stage of HIV. Whereby when it changes to the late stage of HIV, it's when we are calling it AIDS. It's a full blown.
Oh.
Yes.
In old school, AIDS.
But there was no HIV
yes.
those days.
No,
it was
it's
AIDS.
full blown because I mean the medications was not even helpful. So you reckon HIV does have symptoms?
Yes.
Because at the beginning we were thinking HIV doesn't have symptoms. Triggers in. This is when we see the symptoms. So I saw you with this guy. So now did you do it?
No, you know.
So tell me about these things. What are these? Are they real telltale signs? Or
you know, some you can't just say the red lips are the symptoms of HIV, because some people are drinking whiskey.
Yes.
Raw whiskey, you understand that?
Others,
but you are blind, and you get my point. So that one, what I know is that having a skin rash, brick fluid, you want to use brick fluid. Then when you come with that symptoms of skin rash, shingles, and then lepanta.
Yes.
You see lepanta.
Yes.
People are saying it's a witchcraft. It's not a witchcraft. That's why I always tell the people, before you go to the Sangoma, before going to a Sangoma, let me tell you one thing. Your ancestors, they don't need you to wear a traditional cloth. They want you to take ARV. You will see there is no ancestors. Reason why I'm saying this, I said HIV, it's a virus that attacks the cells, your cells membranes. It changes the red blood cells into the white cells. Remember, the white blood cells are stronger than the red cells. That's why they say that. And then when it starts to attack your cell membranes, start to validate dreams. So you understand? Then they say, no, take that person.
I want to go there, but I want us to finish the shingles first.
Yeah.
Because I'm tempted on this one, but let's finish the shingles. So, shingles key symptoms.
Give these symptoms. Dark or blue. There is no manga business. You don't have to take that person to a Sangomas. Let me tell you one thing. This is a business. You understand? Yeah. Even a Sangoma will tell you, no, you have to do this. I need a good. I need what. They need to tell the people the truth. Okay, I know that you are suffering from the shingle, but firstly, go and do HIV test and come back to me. Then we will take it from there.
Let me tell you. So, I'm saying it on record on screen. I have spoken to not less than 8, because I just counted now. not less than 8, people who have went through the rite of passage. Let me tell you, I requested them to say there's a lot of things about Sangomas, Hotwasa, that we do not understand. From allegations of fashion, from allegations of Batubachaba AIDS, Bachabela Mudiden. Someone told me she did not want to come on camera. He said, but are you aware that if they go to, I don't know the schools, the schools of Sangoma. Yes, so if you go there with the rapid test, you will find a lot of people, but even Kobela. If you test them, you will find a lot of them banal HIV.
That's
and I was
true.
like how? Like, why do you make the link?
Why is it-
A lot of people go there. Banana or balwala, banana or kubadimu. Khane,
It's not.
khane it's not.
You understand?
And I'm relating it to the content that you used to share, guys. Not everything is Busangoma. Not everything is.
How many-
Yeah, but as more. Yeah.
For an example, how many Sangomas do we have? And what is their duty? Let us be fair and honest. Imagine a 16-year-old becoming a Sangoma, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You understand?
Yeah.
They become Sangomas at that age. You understand? Because you remember our immune system, they differ.
Yeah.
Your immune system can't be like mine.
Sure.
You understand? Then?
Sure.
So, ekantomaga mouth
Sure.
can start here.
Yes.
And then that's why I used to tell parents, Gary, Batswadi, when you send your kids to varsity, you send them to the Atlantic Ocean, whereby they got a freedom. Your daughter or your son, we are course for almost 4 to 5 years. They're in the freedom, staying in an apartment whereby they are not monitored. They're changing men with cars. These boys dating sugar mamas. They are not condomizing. After they graduate, after 5 years, when they say, no, let me just go home because I graduated. Then when you are at home, remember your body now, it used to eat those fast food.
Yes.
Yeah, body chicken leg in by the
Yes.
corner. But there at home, there's not that chicken leg in. You are going to drink a salty water. Then now your body start to react and say, now you know what kind of a nutrition is this? You understand?
Yeah.
Then you start to get sick. Your mom says, my child just got graduated.
Vamu-
Makhelwane, umvavulela ngwana. But ngwana cannot say, Mama, you know what? Since I've been in varsity, I slept with more than 117 people. It's possible. Remember, each and every varsity in Gauteng, 2 kilometers away, there's a pub. And why cars are parked there? All the guys are parking there because of the new stock that is here. The new stock we talk about girls. Go to TUT in social movie. Check the cars, check the car drivers. You ask yourself a question as you are saying you are a growth man.
Sure.
What are you doing there next to TUT campus? Because there are students, 2002, 2003, same age, they can be your kids. You understand?
Sure.
So you see in the power of money, when you use money, they also think, oh, sugar daddy, I'll handle. Sugar mom, I'll handle.
Sure.
So that's where the problem starts. When they get sick, when they're at home, don't rush to a sangoma. No one can. Let me be fair and honest with you. You see the freedom that these kids have in varsities. That's why when they fail, when they have to go back home, they don't go back. They end up becoming sex workers. Because now they develop the lifestyle of the city. Pella, you must know that in the city there's no weekend. Monday is this, Tuesday is this. When they say Thursday, it's a ladies' night, they are talking about your daughter. You go to propaganda in Pretoria. Just stand there and watch. Those people who are going there are the varsity students. Last week, I don't know, I forgot the minister of NAFSAS. He was in Europa in Sunnyside. He found a student drinking NAFSAS money. You understand?
Swiping NSFAS there.
No, like, I don't know.
Yes.
I get the NAFSAS guys, they have this thing, if you go to Church Square, who's this guy who's selling the books? I used to buy his books, man. They call him who? Man, it's a bookshop.
I don't know.
They are waiting outside there. when you want to buy something, they say, no, we can swipe it for you. We need
take the
cash.
money.
Then they go to buy alcohol. You understand?
Oh.
So, hence I was saying to you.
So they're actually washing the money, the NSFAS money, to go and drink with it.
That's why I'm saying we're still having a huge problem. You know why? These young girls, when we go to school, most of the organizations, they are based in a girl child. They are giving a girl child a pad. They forgot about a boy child.
So tell me.
Let me finish this part. Rena bo Thabiso, we are coming to school to fetch these young girls next to a boy child. A boy child cannot face me because ke motsela girlfriend. Korobala let that girl without a protection. Then maybe it was a day, one night stand. And then that young girl, she returns back to her boyfriend. His age mate, her age mate.
Sure.
He's going to infect that boy. That's why these young boys, they are growing up with anger that we caused. You understand me? They say, only if I can obtain grade 12. You understand? After I can obtain grade 12, and at least if I become a police officer and buy a car, that's why we're no longer having marriages these days.
Okay.
Because we already caused the damage down there.
Something you just said. It's a responsibility for nice grown man. Remember the tavern owner at Nyobeni?
In yeah.
So let's say when we are going for the record, guys, Nyobeni as
it's a tavern name.
It's a tavern name.
Yeah, in Nyobeni.
Yes, in Nyobeni.
Yes.
So when we are going Nyobeni, or our book, are you realizing or you are chasing away his flock? Because recruitments are not going to be happy with you. The content that you preach is against recruitments, because recruitments, but they're there, they are vultures, they're there to pick up these small kids and take advantage of them. They want a comedian, so the tavern owner in Nyobeni would want a comedian to be there to entertain them, to keep the money flowing. When now you are almost preaching an anti-gospel to them. You understand?
But it's the same,
yes.
Like that thing you're talking about.
I understand where you come from, but I just want you to understand.
It's the same as churches.
Yes.
Churches, they don't want to call me. You know why? Because pastors are saying HIV is a demon.
But actually, no better bushiri.
No, listen. But what I'm saying to you is that the pastor says HIV is a demon.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Then
they can heal. They can.
I'm asking a pastor.
Yes.
What about someone who was born with HIV? Is he or she a demon? What about a person who got HIV from the car accident? Now, you're advising people in church that they should not take ARVs. But the same people that you are telling them that HIV is a demon is the same people that are giving you money for tithe. And when a pastor, you are telling them about the word of God. But when you are protected by the bodyguards in church with guns. And when they are only protected by your poster. When you get sick with that money for the tithe, what are you doing with it? You go to the, you get my point, to the expensive hospital. You also don't trust your God. So I said to the people that call your pastors. I can be a living testimony. If you are saying you heal HIV, this is me. I will tell the whole, heal me. I have faith and I trust God. Yes. But if you are saying you are a man of God, face me and tell me that Thabiso, I can take out and cast out that spell in Jesus' name. I will say I receive. And I will still continue to do HIV tests. And I will still come back and tell the people, it's not Ayo. What are the people from outside doing? They knew it that in South Africa we are wicked. Even our government is failing us. Hence I'm saying, yes. Whatever that is pushing, yes. I'm going with Gaten McKenzie. What is pushing, sure. I'm going with Kenukunen and a Spectrum. You understand the parties that I've mentioned? Sure. Imagine someone from outside coming with a pamphlet and say, pain-free abortion, I can heal HIV.
Penis enlargement.
You get my point? All this.
Listen,
I'm this part of I can heal HIV. I don't have a problem with those abortion, enlargement, no. Yes. But what is our government saying? Najo, we don't have money. We need funds.
Sure.
So that we can grow. You understand? So we can tell the people the truth. You understand?
Yeah.
That guys, HIV, it's a real.
Hold it there. So here's a challenge. So let's say you are a pastor or your pastor at your church is a man of God and you trust him, he says he can heal AIDS. There is Thabiso. Come and heal him. You can heal him from the screen, or you can call him as a congregation.
People, they can see that.
He will openly take an HIV test, whether afterwards. So because you take the lab one.
I will do the lab test.
The lab test.
Yeah, because this one it will say it's undetected. It's not going to detect.
Yes.
But here
Yes.
it will detect.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw you going through injection.
I hate the. But they're not painful. But
yes,
just that
I know.
syringe.
I'm
you understand?
like I'm so.
I don't want to see it.
So here's the challenge. If you think you can heal him, please do, because are against
the Christianity, their belief.
No, we are saying if you can, please do it. It's simple. It will save a lot of people all the trouble.
And you see my last wish from the pastors. Yeah. The pastors, if they were using umedula or blankata.
Sure.
Initiatives like this, when they say, you see, I love the Bible.
Yes.
I do read Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
Sure.
The Bible says Lucifer was the angel of worship. Chagama Jitalo, when they say it's a youth team, they are practicing, they are playing keyboard, the drums. Our God showed you me. Why can't they bring these initiatives like this, Barry? Youth on Saturday. Thabiso, please come and talk to the youth. You understand?
Yes, yes.
You know, there are some people, they've got problems. They so wish I can have your number to talk to you. What am I going through?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
But here I'm offering myself.
So this route is very lonely.
It's very, you get my point. Churches, if they can have initiatives like that, there are kids in church, they don't have sanitary pads. There are people who are attending church, they don't have meal. You understand? A church can afford that every Sunday we can do breakfast.
With a millionaire pastor.
Yes, we can do breakfast for everyone. We can do a lunch and after that take away for supper. Where is the money going? That's why when I say, guys, I'm asking funding for my non-profit organization so that I can grow and go out. I can be the voice of the voiceless. You understand?
We were talking about pastors, right? So your relationship with pastors is as easy as show me what you have. Ne? Show me what you can do. But use me as a guinea pig. And I'll go spreading your weight to say, Lidese, you have removed this. So it's as simple as that for you.
You know, as I was saying, if you go to my pages, you can see I'm going to schools, donating pads, school shoes, stationery. You understand? Ne? The same way pastors are telling the people in church and say,
yes,
there's a pastor from Malawi coming.
Yeah.
That guy, when he's here, you have to pay for him accommodation. He has to eat. Guys, you must tithe for him. It's the same thing that they should supposed to do it to me and say, come to our church as a guest speaker. The money that we are going to give you, continue giving people the sanitary pads and food. And they are failing. So then I can push their jobs.
Sure.
But even in that church, there are people that are in need of food, in need of sanitary towels.
Yeah.
And the boy child also, they need to shave, they need to bath, they don't have toothbrush. So we also need to recognize them, not to feed your mouth.
Yeah.
So you cannot just, like when you check my events, awarenesses that I'm doing, when I go to TikTok and say to people, guys, look, I'm going to an event. In that event, I cannot preach to the empty stomachs.
Yes.
Is there anyone who can do sandwiches, buy bread, buy this, do that, wara and all the stuff? You understand? So at least, like you see, we have water. When you get thirsty, you drink water.
Yeah.
So when you are preaching to an empty stomach,
Yes, because we fell laughing. Let me. So I was in Stitches the other day looking at your content. So there are people who say, "I tell you so. I put when I drug HIV and ki achievement thing. It got you. It got you.
Not to me.
It got you agitated, and it killed me. And then tell me. So how do you approach people like that?
You know, respect the fool to avoid noise.
Yes.
You can make a joke with it.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. An anonymous on my page said, Abuti Thabiso.
Yeah.
The same medication they gave me,
Yes.
I saw them in my sister's wardrobe. You see now, 2 people in one family, they are HIV positive. This
They are
one
not-
knows about that one. That one think the whole family, they don't
Doesn't
know.
know.
So that fool who says HIV is a fission, ne,
Ish.
he forgot that they have siblings.
So-
And you are not living the
Yes.
same life.
Yes.
You are making, that's why, that is the reason why if someone is HIV positive, that's why they don't disclose.
So
because of that behavior.
It got me thinking, Warren. So, I mean, what would a reasonable person, and I saw when you said people are free to unfollow you, why would a reasonable person be offended by your content? It got me sitting there and I'm thinking, Warren, and I was laughing. Why would, because they follow you knowing what you do, and you are very consistent if it's what you do. So if people don't like it, if the content, scroll up or just do, or unfollow or
No.
block or do. But why are people offended by you?
Go to
Is it-
TikTok.
So someone said, do you know HIV activists? Do you know who they anger? I said no. Are they anger people who are secretly living the life?
That's true.
So those are your enemies.
Can I tell you
They
something
hate it
more?
what you do.
Yes, because I'm telling the truth. Now, one, when you scroll down on TikTok,
Yes.
there are many people, many contents, people alive. If
Yes.
this one is talking about a relationship, dating, I pass. You understand?
Yes.
Because I can't just come there and say, what are you guys doing?
It's not like you're imposing yourself
Yes,
on anyone.
you just pass. I just pass. I see the lives, many lives.
Yes.
Then if I'm not interested, I pass.
Yes.
I will just join the life that I want to join.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So there is something. That's why, remember I said, most men, they know their HIV status. Reason why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Because once they impregnate a woman go to do the test.
And
And,
they wait
and
till
then
they
the
see.
woman, when he comes back from the clinic, he tells the husband, baby or boyfriend, they are not married, man. They're silly boyfriends. Baby,
Yes.
I tested positive. That guy will, hey, me, hey, you're crazy. Hey, and one of this guy, ne, he left that girl with the pregnancy and the HIV, and the girl, she's unemployed. Now this woman, she has 3 double stress. 4, what will my family say? I'm HIV positive, he dumped me, I have to raise a child alone. My family, then that man or start another relationship.
Or the same thing.
No, agree he needs an scapegoat.
Yes.
Hats and in that new relationship. You must know the baby mamas, they do strike, right?
Yes.
Because you did not help them to raise the child.
Yes.
That's why most of the people in their relationships, Barry, the ex phone, we only found out when my fiancé ex asked me and say, do you know that person you are dating is HIV positive? You see where the
Yes,
problem starts.
yes.
And then that guy says, wow.
And then the regular toxic baby mamas.
And it's not. It's not. That's true. You understand?
Yes.
So those people who are taking me, I'm exposing them. Uguti,
Yes.
ladies.
They hate you for that.
Yes. Well, you know what this guy is going to do now? They told him that I'm HIV positive. We need to go to clinic together and start a treatment. That guy ran away. We'll start another relationship. You know what is he going to tell the new girl? When they ask him, what happened to your previous relationship? That guy will say, you see that girl I was dating, she's useless. I used to give her monthly allowance of 2,500 and she's busy splitting it out.
Yeah.
That one, the new one, yet what? 2.5. He said, let me just grab, no condom. Why would you say that? You get my point?
Yeah.
Then Lena start to put herself imagining getting 2,500
Yes.
monthly. And I remember a man can just date a woman just because of the booty.
Okay, Thabiso, tell me. I always wanted to ask this part. All HIV activists, majority of them, speak about take your medication, take your medication. So there's someone listening to us now who is neither ready to disclose to the world or ready to face, even, listen to this part, even listening to or facing a nurse at a public hospital. If someone is on medical aid, has HIV, can they discreetly have their what the pill called?
ARV.
ARV. Do you've got a specific name besides ARV?
No, ARVs are not written ARVs.
Okay, sharp.
We have got mycloids.
Okay.
We have got the Afroiza, Atroiza, so many names.
I forgot.
There's no ARV.
Did you bring the bottle?
No, I forgot.
I
forgot.
Alright,
We've
it's
got
fine.
LTD. There is no.
It's fine. We'll put
no-
it.
yeah,
we'll
there's-
put it here on the screen.
Yes, there's no HIV medication that is written HIV medication.
Eish.
There is no medication like that.
Yeah, and I see the bottle is a bit bluish and stuff.
No, mine is white.
I don't want to lose the train of thought.
Yeah.
Is there a way that with that person that we can accommodate that person who can HIV? I'm not ready to face the people, but I just want to return to health. A discreet way, an undercover way, Madala side, where I can receive my medication.
Hence, I was saying to you, that people like Thabiso, if they can be recognized,
Yeah.
that thing, it will be so easy. Hence, people are saying, Thabiso, we so wish if the government can recognize you and make you one of the best HIV counselors
Sure.
to go all over.
Yeah.
It will be easy for us people because we will be knowing that we will be facing someone who's like us.
Yes.
You understand? Because you go to a clinic, you find a counselor, HIV is not a death sentence. Do you know Thabiso on TikTok? Check him. You see, this is my phone. Check Thabiso. Someone,
Yeah.
he's HIV, he's wearing HIV t-shirt.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's why people, they start to have a low self-esteem and the stigma. You understand about what can I do? What can be done? You understand? If I go to my clinic...
So
people
in
will-
answering my question, is it possible for someone to receive medication discreetly?
Yes, it's possible.
It is.
It is. There are
You want to
organizations.
share?
Listen, no, there are organizations that government. I mean, I cannot just say a corrupt government.
Yes.
There are some people, they've got tenders to deliver medication door to door, but in some other areas they don't have.
Because specifically,
For an example,
Yes.
let me go back.
sure.
When we have such people, let's say, here's the stats. You tested positive, you don't want to go and fetch the medication.
Yeah.
Then they recognize people like Thabiso. But no, Thabiso, you know what? We have got this 1,500 people.
Yeah.
We need you in a month to do the house visits.
Sure.
You understand?
Yes.
We're going to give you one staff nurse. You will be driving around, monitoring them, spending 30 minutes with them at least a day. That staff nurse, she should not be in a uniform. The car should not be branded.
Or how fit?
People, they should not notice. Even Linda, when I arrive, I can wear this t-shirt, but yapare lamba.
Yes.
You get my point?
Sure.
So that the people, it can be so easier.
All right. It's fine.
You understand?
Yes.
So, and you can't blame the people ballering. They don't want to go to a clinic and take their HIV medication.
Sure.
Not everyone can be brave like me, the rock.
But does the system exist currently?
Yeah, it does, but in a certain areas.
Let's do this. So those who are interested in this system, it's easy to follow Thabiso. You'll just check his social media contact. They'll DM.
Yeah, my numbers are there on my page, Thabiso Seema on TikTok.
Yes.
Just root them with letters because
Yeah.
TikTok doesn't want you to write it straight. They block your
number.
bio. Yes.
Oh, all right,
They
that's
don't want
fine.
you just make it 0S0ZERO.
Yeah. All right, it's fine. So just get hold of him, get help, because we don't want people dying because they are not ready to face the world, and even family and stuff. But let's argue look strategy, ne? Kanya garabo le kama vuso culture. Stoki le magicinizer what it.
Yeah, it's a social. Been there, done there. Magenta. You know, paint.
So Renabu was surprised when we saw, because we knew them, but I mean,
Let me tell you about Mavuso Social Club. Ne?
Sure.
Mavuso Social Club, it was not about Mavuso, it was just a name.
Yes.
Mavuso, it was Obetiwas Lala go the socially. Ototuwa go Mavuso.
Oh.
So members of Mavuso are not part of we're not a male lemang on
Yes.
Sabugai. Kebatuba, those who are not the members of Mavuso, that social club is still exists. It's running on Mondays. It's Mavuso Social Club. Like my social club in Mamelodi, it's called Madobula. You understand?
Yeah.
Korke Madobula, we are dobulinga Bakadi. Well, you get my point. So someone can say Madobula, well, they've got firearms.
Yes.
Yes. It doesn't. So hence I was saying, Gary, ladies, they found a platform. Uguti Mavuso, you go with me, I need Mavuso. You understand? And a pelewizor Mavuso are social nguvele mabupani. Say it's a Ridgeville, level Lotus, level Mamelodi. Mara Adam, levels. On a lela 200,
Yeah.
la 250, I will receive condom.
Yeah.
La 500, I will receive condom. Ologela extra 70 ranta ya morning after pill. Kiaga hi. Because if you go with that girl,
We are budgeted.
you must make sure that 500 rand is in your pocket. And as a taxi driver, Joe, you ask yourself a question. Obeta belega for ya manda fru. Ule first taxi collocation. Disabu wangwayano beile savana mufuru. Well, bizu beta bel. You ask yourself a question. So you see, so it's business in common.
Yes.
Not all girls from social government
Do it.
but if they can ask me, they can hate me, see
Yes.
if I care. If they can ask me out of 100 Thabiso, get 60% Mavuso. Or if you get a wife in social government Mabupani, and then Wamkrale consider himself like, go to ZCC and say, hey, look,
So you saying you
Ejo, from a man's girl social, I'm talking about areas that have been
Sure.
there. But at least Viliga yete, la Mamelodi ga yete. I'm not sure. You understand? But most of my time I was in Mabupani.
Yes.
I was in Social Nguvi. I was in Hamanskral. You understand?
Yeah.
I know Hamanskral from Ramotse until F4, start Jugulane until Givivi until Bon. Lijuguju. Just go to Jugulane.
Yeah.
Now as we speak, Obagraba Berdikau. They are still Babulela.
Bogonode.
Ibu, Agarago Jugulane, on Alibo Bogonode. Obagrantaba Berdikau, Babulela Nwapia 1 hour, 12 hours. Chomi Mayozi. Kuru level, Mayozi, they do for you.
King Mayos.
Oh, don't pela go bele papa.
Oh,
Bato walu la di mic it's business, Eloring. It's booming business.
What do they call it?
Mayozi.
Mayozi.
Bato betaka mayozi.
Ke working
Bano
a dead drug.
Ogareke I drop. Bano itshwara fela so.
Yeah.
Ano ro wa bona like me
Yes.
so. Wa bona
Yeah,
motso.
boy.
Inorbo. It's a drop.
Yes.
That's an bon.
We gone.
Abasalo bone le tswele fela.
Ba walula. Ba tla ka truck. Yes.
Better.
No, I'm done. So, is there anything that you want to cover? Because from this segment, I'm going to check your tattoos. Do you've got tattoos?
No, I don't have a tattoo.
Do you've got piercings?
I don't have piercings.
Do you want a tattoo?
No.
Why don't you want a tattoo? Oh, velo chabali needles, wait.
No, I don't like tattoo. But I don't have a problem with someone with tattoo.
Yeah.
That is your own lifestyle.
Sure.
So I don't want piercings. I don't want tattoos.
There's this tattoo here at the back.
So, okay.
Do you know what they call it?
That one with the
Get a butterfly.
butterfly.
Yes.
But okay, ask yourself. A woman, if she do a tattoo here,
Yes.
or people they need to see. So if someone have a tattoo this side,
Yes.
more around,
Yes.
I'm just asking you.
So,
So,
but the same question
she
could be asked-
have to remain naked.
The same tattoo question could be asked about men. Or monna be a mo unya go re bone ke mang, monna be a mo unya go re bone ke mang. It's on a difference most.
The bodybuilders ba tlile go di six pack ba di
Yeah.
bone go boniwa bona. So rena she go ka mekhaba ya di sopo
Sure.
tsa go di ranking and
All right, chap. Timos, please tell them more. Which classes do you ordinarily visit? If someone wants to get hold of you or otlala
guys, now I'm all over. I'm all over. If you need to call me to come, as long as to sponsor a transport
Yeah.
and my accommodation,
Sure.
and then you make sure that I'm sorted.
Yeah.
You need my services from where you are. Feel free to connect with me, And my pages on Facebook, you find me at Seema TV or Thabiso Seema TV HIV Living. Or you go to TikTok, you find me there is Thabiso Seema. That's
Thank
where
you.
you're going to find me.
Thank you, guys. That's a wrap.
Sure.
Hola.